June the 26th, 1995, 18-year-old Holly Painter was reported as a missing person. On that evening, two friends of Painter reported they were at her place at 359 Dawes Road in Toronto, Ontario, when an argument broke out between Painter and one of the friends, Susan Livingston, 25. It was reported that Painter had assaulted the friend, and another friend took her from the residence. Holly was last seen leaving her home at approximately 6 p.m. with the two acquaintances in the second friend, Stephen Warner, 33 years of age, vehicle, and he drove. He reported his intention was to take Painter to her parents' place. However, while making a left turn at an intersection, Painter jumped out of the vehicle, which was a dark green or brown Ford Bronco with license plate number 4JESTR, and ran off. When questioned, Warner informed the police that evening when Holly had exited the vehicle and took off running, it was near the intersection of Kingston Road and Warden Avenue. Holly has never been seen again. Details about the clothing Holly was wearing that evening she disappeared have not been circulated due to the Toronto police are treating the case as a cold case homicide. She was adopted at about 3 by the Painters, a Scarborough couple who served as foster parents off and on since she was an infant. Holly and her adopted parents were close, according to her mother, Linda Painter, even though Holly had some anger issues that seemed to go beyond the norm of typical teenager. For example, when Holly was 17, she got into an altercation with her father and was arrested for assault. Linda explained that Holly was known for her short fuse, which had always been her trademark. Nevertheless, Holly landed a job shortly after the incident with her father and moved out on her own into a room at a boarding house. She began working at Save the Rogue Valley System, a local environmental group, after successfully completing a 6-month co-op position with the organization. Holly also attended school regularly and was in touch with her family on a daily basis. That week that Holly was last seen, she was excited to be starting a rock climbing course. She had just gotten her braces off and was set to receive an award at the school for being top co-op student that year. It would have been a proud moment, but when Holly Ann Painter's name was read in the W.A. Porter Collegiate Auditorium, no one stepped forward. By all accounts, Holly's life appears to have been happy and on track at that time. Taking all of this into consideration, I think the chances are that Holly did not run off to start a new life, someone says in the media, or has remained out of touch with her loved ones all of these years by choice. On June the 26th, the day she disappeared, Holly had called her mother, Linda, asking for a ride to work to pick up her bank card that she had forgotten there so she could purchase some climbing shoes that evening. Holly, however, called back and told her mother that she had found another ride. A couple of nights later, a note appeared on the Painter's door that read, "I've had enough, don't try to find me." Because of this, Holly was not reported missing until approximately 2 weeks after she disappeared. However, in retrospect, Holly's parents and family think that the note was not written by Holly. Disturbingly, Holly's bank card was used in Cheektowaga, New York, on July the 1st, shortly after she vanished, and Warner later admitted to authorities that he was the one using Holly's bank card. The media reports that although Warner has left Canada voluntarily because of an immigration matter, the Toronto police still consider him a person of interest in the investigation. Her case is still unsolved. Holly Ann Painter, a native female, was born on February the 2nd, 1977, and she was 18 years old when she went missing. She is 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighed approximately 115 pounds, with brown eyes and long, slightly curly brown hair. She wore 3 gold hoops in each ear and requires a Ventolin asthma inhaler. She needs glasses for distance and has an olive complexion. Her tribe is unknown. She fractured her left leg 8 years before she vanished, which would show in x-rays. If you know anything about Holly Painter's case, contact the Toronto Police Service at 1-416-808-7400 or homicide at torontopolice.ontario.ca and reference case number 95M004820D54. You can also remain anonymous and call Crime Stoppers at 416-222-TIPS, that's 416-222-8477, or you can reach the organization at www.222tips.com.